faith is an option among many today. There is also the secular option. However, even within believing communities, we very often opt for a God who is not great. We opt for a God who is belittled, a God whom we push at the margins of our lives because we don't want this God to interfere with how we live. And I think that's a problem because ultimately it weakens our faith. This book tries to rekindle the mystery of who God is, the adventure of living with God, and of taking God seriously. The adjective nice should not apply to God because it belittles him. It makes him like a little mantelpiece, a little figurine that we adore, a sentimental Christmas song that we sing to create feelings. And again, I think that's exactly how many Christians use God. They use him to create a certain mental, spiritual wellness. Ultimately, however, that's an abuse of God, a perversion of our faith. Because if we use God, we're not interested in him. Just think, would you ever treat a friend like that? Would you just invite a friend over for a nice lunch, to spend time with your friend, just to get a good feeling for yourself out of this meeting? If you did so, you would be a bad friend. Nevertheless, this is how we treat God very often. Why? It seems very often that we don't want to be in touch with reality. We just want to be in touch with our feelings. We make our feelings the key and the only way through which we access the world. But that is deceiving. Just as true love is not an emotion, so real prayer life is not dependent alone on emotion. There has to be a balance. So the book, God is Not Nice, invites you to rediscover the real God, to rediscover the adventure that God promises. I hope it is a helpful resource as it was here in the States and in many other contexts, in parishes and reading circles, in Catholic dioceses, in Protestant, Lutheran, Baptist, and even Orthodox circles.